Mexico City. A vessel carrying water trucks and equipment bartered by two Mexican companies arrived in Venezuela on Thursday, the second shipment under an oil for food agreement signed with the OPEC nation's government, one of the firms told Reuters. Mexico's Libre Abordo and a related firm, Schlager Business Group, last year signed a contract with President Nicolas Maduro's administration to exchange millions of barrels of Venezuelan oil for corn and water trucks. The deal, which is the nation's first oil for food pact after the United States sanctioned crisis-stricken Venezuela's state-run oil company PDVSA in early 2019, is being investigated by the U.S. Treasury and the State Department. The Mexican firms have so far received over 24 million barrels of Venezuelan crude and fuel, according to internal PDVSA documents. Last month they completed the first delivery of 290 water trucks and parts for those trucks, according to Libre Abordo and vessel tracking data from Refinitiv Icon. The second delivery arrived in Venezuela's La Guaira port on Thursday on the Hong Kong-flagged bulk carrier Chipolbroc Sun. It is expected to discharge 20 water containers and 222 trucks, Libre Abordo told Reuters in a written statement on Friday. The vessel set sail on March 24 from the Dongjiakou port in China, according to the Icon data. Struggling through years of hyperinflation, economic recession and hunger, Venezuela has struggled to afford imports of everything from food to medical supplies. Some non-profit organizations have asked the U.S. government to temporarily suspend punitive measures on the nation. Dublin, Reuters, Ireland on Friday announced the first small steps to easing restrictions to slow the spread of the coronavirus and laid out a roadmap for a gradual reopening of the economy from May 18 if the virus can be kept under control. Ireland instructed people to stay inside almost 6 weeks ago, only allowing those under 70 to leave their homes where their work is deemed essential, to shop for groceries or for brief exercise. The severe restrictions shut down all but essential operations. Acting Prime Minister Leo Varadkar retained those measures but told cocooning over 70s that they could leave their homes to go for a walk or a drive from Tuesday and extended the travel limit to exercise to 5 kilometers from 2 kilometers. A return to something approaching economic normality will commence on May 18 with a plan to reopen the economy in 5 3-week stages with the final stage set for August 18. If the virus worsens, the economy may go back a phase, Varadkar said. While there is still so much that we don't know, tonight there is hope. In the weeks ahead that hope will drive us forward as we plan to emerge safely from this crisis, Varadkar said in a televised address, as Ireland joined other European countries in mapping a way out of the crisis. Outdoor work, such as construction, will resume on May 18 along with the reopening of some retailers like garden centers and hardware stores. Some sports and outdoor meetings with friends and family in small groups will also be allowed. Other workplaces, childcare facilities, restaurants and bars will open in later phases, with schools and universities to stay closed until September. The cabinet will meet again on Saturday to agree further measures to help businesses restart, Varadkar said. Cases in Ireland rose to 20,833, with 1,265 deaths. While 221 new cases marked the lowest daily rise since April 1, Ireland's chief medical officer said on Thursday that hospital admissions were too high for restrictions to be lifted.